Missed shot. Boom. Good deal. We should have got that back though. Good block. He's scared to shoot now because he's already blew it on the first one. So look, one of the things that we need to work on is this right here. It's two guards. We just want to keep our two guards and then have him and him go. If it's not him and him, then it's Sean and him. We just need two guards. We don't need anybody else back. What that does is that allows us to create an offense because we are already back and in our set. So if we decide to go to the basket or something, we already have our people there. So Sean is coming. He gets out of the way. Boom. He has him here. He's coming for a screen maybe. Cool. It's a little bump. That's good. He helped Sean get that shot off. Went for a rebound. You can't hate it. This is good. Only thing is, all right, missed shot. We all need to get back. If you notice, he's back, and he's looking with his head up, which means we are probably gonna get beat because they're looking ahead, and we're watching the ball to make sure that it doesn't come up and we don't make a mistake. But also, you know, he's looking for his pass so he can get an easy bucket, which is kind of how they beat us. A lot of like fast buckets and a lot of like skip passes. So, boom. We know that he's getting us off the dribble. Sean is trying to both help and watch his person who's here. He's going here for the shot. So that means that Sean should get out the way, and then he should be coming up here to trap. If he traps, Sean is just under this guy. So if he does actually get the ball, Sean can still get that. So, but Sean got beat right here because he got screened. But then we don't have you in the play at all. You're not even putting a hand on him, so then we're almost guaranteed to not get the ball if we don't make any contact. So look, and this is another moment. Sean is here. We only need two guards, so we should have Sean getting the ball and taking it out, and another guard helping him. And all that is from the rest of this play is skip the ball across until we get across half court. So look, him and Sean, that's the two guards. That's who should have taken it out. Y'all two, you and you, should be back. If we do that, then they have an offense that they can set up here, and they get, like, we don't want to use the shot clock. We want to use as little shot clock as possible to set up. Although, we want to take our game and make it slow because we're an older team. So in this moment, if you're back and you're back, then once he gets past half court, he's aligned with Sean, and y'all can set up an offense, and then we have our two big men, low and high post, who can set a screen and create an offense. But we're not going to create it because our team is still trying to get back past half court. If you notice, all of their team is back, so it's what we should be doing is what they're doing. So then, cool, he gets a shot, probably going to hit it more than likely, and then Sean's there to rebound. He's going to get around this defender if he needs to. Boom. Good shot. So look, we're waiting, we're lingering, but let's just get back. There's no reason that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us are going to stay at half court or pay attention to things outside of getting back to get on defense. It's always better to have 5 bodies than 4 or 3. So, cool. So let's shoot back. Cool, good deal. We back in our set. This is perfect. Boom. So Sean is getting through watching his man, and he's already getting to the ball. We're gonna get beat on the pass. Hopefully he doesn't score. So boom, he switched. That means you stay here because he's already switched, unless he shows and steps back to stay with his man rolling, which doesn't happen. So then you should not be there. You should have seen him switch, and you should have popped back under. So then now we're clustered 3 people. This person's open. Oop, Sean rotates. You're here. You should be stepping you should be stepping up. You'll be watching this man, or vice versa. Cool. Now we reset, and he's calling to take this man and switch, but Sean doesn't know that he's even coming out here because Sean has his man. So it shouldn't have really been a switch. It should have been us getting back, but it's all good. So cool, they're communicating. Everybody knows. Look, so when we're gonna force right, Also knowing that generally most players are gonna go right, so we kind of want to more so force left and see what that works with, see how that works with him, to see if he has a left hand. But as we see on this one, you get beat and then he does have a little bit of a left hand. But what we do, instead of forcing so high, we want to force low, so that way if our feet are here and here, force him to shoot. And then if he tries to go around and go to the basket this way, it's no real way around him because you created so much separation. So boom, he gets around you, you recover, and we kind of like try and get a hip shimmy like bump, but we can't do it. They would have caught a foul anyway. So cool, we established that he has a left hand. So now throughout the rest of the game, we understand to kind of play him straight up instead of forcing him left or right. So this is a bad shot. It is a good shot where he was slightly open, but it's fast. Like we're not really set up to do anything, and we only have him under the basket, which means he's fighting against all these people if they turn around and crash, and we're all outside. So it makes sense that we didn't get the board, because only person there is Sean and him, and Sean can't get down there, but Darnell can fight against the whole team. And if he gets a bad angle, which he did, because the ball came off that way, he's not going to get the rebound. And now we just got to get back. So good job getting back. Cool. Darnell, you get back because he's going to keep trying to beat you. So what we don't want to do, we don't want to pick up at half court. Picking up at half court means that it guarantees a lane straight to the basket. When a person is driving, the best thing we could do is get him to drive at angles away from the basket in this angle instead of straight up to the basket. Because once you get here, our whole defense is broken down, and then this person is here, he's also more than likely going to run, and then they have people under the basket. So boom, so as you see, pass the ball, and Sean committed to that because he had to help because we got beat so high. We don't want straight away to the basket. Good job, Sean, on the rebound. Good deal. He's looking. Good pull. Yep. Missed. Recovery. All good. There's a fast pull again, but so like I understand it, because we kind of got to take quick shots to get warm in the beginning. So I understand why he shot fast. He want to see how his shot feeling. So we already got beat on a pick. Now by the time we get recovered, he's going to the basket. It's guaranteed. And then that's their whole game, is drive and kick. So look again, Sean guard. Not a big. This is good. We all getting back, but we want the guards to be doing the work, getting the ball up. It just benefits us the most. Cool. So we have offense. Look at him moving. Look at the pick being set. That's our big man down setting the screen, which I was talking about earlier. Our other big man, he can be playing high post, because once that happens, if he doesn't have an angle, then he'd be at high post and he'd be crashing toward the basket. Free layup. Boom. We missed. All good. Nobody's down there. Let's just keep moving. Let's all get back. So for me, what we need to do in this moment, so we got the putback. Look. Alright, so they're bringing the ball up. So he's opening up. He's going to shoot above the screen. Or he shoots below. They switch. That's good communication because they switch. So look, we see Darnell coming to try and stay up with his man. If we're going to go under a screen, and that means he's a good shooter. If we're going over the screen, and it means that he's more likely better at driving because we're giving him the space to shoot. So instead of chasing him, shoot the gap. For Sean here, he's opening up enough for you to fake that way and come this way, or just walk up this way, and you can even deny the ball as you're coming up, but you got to get this way around the screen. Go through the open gap instead of chasing him, because the pick is here. So you got caught on a pick. Now he's gonna come on that cut and go straight to the basket. Again, we don't want straight angles to the basket. See, so he broke down our offense, our defense, we're all there, but he has another person open and another person there that he was trying to get it to. So say he had seen the other person, it would have been a score. So we don't want this. We want the guard. Two guards are right there. Good control, Sean. Sean is starting the offense, and he's setting us up to do something. We have a screen set up here. Boom. He's coming under. Boom. And this is a great way to score. Only thing I say is hit the backboard. So let's get back. We don't got him. So we're down. Look, so in this moment, we need you to fake at the ball like you're gonna commit, and then Sean, as he's running toward the basket, straight to the basket, he catches this pass, and then we have a steal. So good job cutting it off. So then now, as he is stepping up, Sean, you need to rotate this way to his man, because he's obviously leaving him. So you, as soon as you see this happening, you go this way. Darnell, you got to rotate. So all it is a circle. So Sean comes up, you come this way, you come down. All good. I mean, it's a floater. What can we do? Perfect. So we have our two guards. Our guard is running the floor. Our big man needs to be going. Our big man needs to be going. We're walking. We're trying to get there. Cool. So look at the difference. When we walk the ball up and take our time, we're setting up an offense and we're moving, as opposed to a shot would have already gone and we probably would be on our way back. So we don't want this. We have our guard here wide open. We have two people watching you at the top of the key. We have Sean going toward the basket, and we have him here. It means that this is all tight. So the way that we spread this floor out is by having you down low, or you at the high post, him down low, and having our guards pushed out wide. You shouldn't be there. You could be down here. Darnell could be up here as he sets the screen, just because you're more of a threat in a post right now. So boom, and that's why we lose the ball right there, because it's way too much going on to think that it was gonna be a good drive to take. Alright, look, we know that we've gotten beat off the dribble most times with him already, maybe 3 possessions. So then in this case, he's opening up for you so you could just simply get through, and then you stop this drive and he goes back to his man. Boom. So his man then screens again. You gotta jump the screen. Good deal. So then when you come here, you have to then allow him the space to get through you, and that's why we got beat right here. So all we have to do on these screens is everybody open up to allow the person through. If the person's a shooter, then you have to jump the screen and go high. If he's not a shooter, go low. It's simple. So look, this play bothered me. So we get a jump ball. That was a bad possession. So what bothers me here is we have Sean, who's capable of dribbling the ball by himself. He doesn't need a lot of help, but he could use help from time to time, right? So damn, did I go back too far? Yep, I went back too far. So pick, he gets through, he gets beat here, and then they get a bucket. Boom. All right, so that's ours. We get it, right? So that's our 2 guard set. Perfect. You should be back. It's a waste of time doing that little going back and forth, right? So Sean has the ball and he's trying to size up what his defender's gonna do and figure out what move he can make. Because you're there, he sees you and he's looking at a possible point. If he goes to the basket, you're open for the layup. We should have this swap though, and then we should have him at high post or low post doing the same. So look, this is undecisive, coming to the ball not knowing what you want to do. You just kind of came to the ball and then you tried to take the ball from Sean, which then eliminates his ability to pass or do anything. So look, it's 2 defenders here now because you came. And what you do here instead is just pop up, take the ball, give it right back to Sean because he's the ball handler. So you're taking the ball. He can't get the ball to where he wants it to go. He's even putting his hand. Watch out so I can do what I got to do. He's coming to the ball. He sees the ball. We see our other guard coming. We're trying to figure it out. But this turnover is because you should not have been here. You should be out of the way. We can't tell Sean to calm down or slow down because you didn't set a screen, and when he picked up the ball, you didn't come to help him. It was just an indecisive moment. It's all good. So boom, you get through the first screen. He sees it. He's helping you. So we pinch down here. That means they're rotating, which means we have to rotate. Boom, and that's good. It's a good foul because we have to slow the ball down and show him that it's not going to be easy going to the basket like that. So cool, we let them get their shots. We let them get the ball, reset. So then whoever's coming in, that means you got him. He's stepping up to pick up dude. All right, look, we already see what's happening. So there's no reason there shouldn't be a gap either here, or you should be backing up and letting him get under there. It's no reason to get caught on this at all. So look, we see him, we see you're bigger. He obviously wants to go by you. It's perfect to stay here. You could even take another step back and let him get off his first shot of the game. It's already been 15 minutes and he hasn't shot yet. This is perfect position. Cool. You jump through. This is all we talking about here. Shoot the gap, shoot the gap, jump through the gap, get to your player. If he needs to show, he can, but give this space, let him get to him, and we don't get beat on screens. Boom. So screen is here. He's going to jump it because his foot is already telling you that our man is going to jump it, which means you have to be mindful of whatever happens here. If he jumps and actually gets caught, then you pop out this way, and then he has to step down and take your man. So, cool deal. Space. Look at this bump. Sean bumped him and said, go. That's what we need to do every pick. Bump, go. Boom. And then we got a double. It's a stagger, so you shouldn't have got caught on this. You should have been able to shoot the gap. And that's why we didn't have position and why this is going to be a foul. Never mind. Just a basket. Again, guards. Not big men. Not big men. Good deal. Great position. All right. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. It is high post, low post. We got to use it that way because look, we have a guard, we have a guard. These people are good with the ball. We don't want you to have the ball because we have more dominant ball handlers right now. And then we also just get, everybody gets lost watching because we have no rhythm as to where our people are. And that's why we're struggling so much to figure out like what our first group was about or what our second group was about, whatever. It's okay to foul. You know, we wanna take them out of their game every now and again, and we want to slow the ball down, especially if they can't shoot free throws. So he's more of a ball handler. We can expect him to hit it because he's used to having the ball. Big men, we would rather foul, but all good. Yes, sir. Never mind, I lied. First shot of the game, which tells you, look, me as a person, I'm gonna say this: his confidence just shot down 10% because of this. Every time he touches the ball now, I'm making him shoot so he can figure out how to get warmed up, and I'm gonna come at him with my hands up, but I'm gonna make him figure it out. Cool, he missed two. There's no way we should have let him get there, but all good. So look, our big man got the rebound. Guards coming, guards coming. These two should really be our guards. Thomas is more of a shooter. He likes to shoot, so we'll figure that out. So look, boom. You see him going to the basket. It would be real good for you to come somewhere here and give him an outlet to get him the ball. Don't crowd him, but give him some type of look. Right now, he can't see any of his team on this side other than Thomas. Boom. Great rebound. Oop. So I'm going to pump fake and go, but hey. Cool, we get the ball. We're here. Two guards. Yeah. Knockdown. All good. So cool, we see ball coming. We're at an advantage. It's 3 of us. We even got our 4th coming back, and I think our 5th is back here. So this is great. We're crowding the area. This doesn't give him anywhere to go. It's 2 here. He's coming. Our last person is coming too. So rebound is gonna be ours. Thomas, head up, chest to the ball. Perfect. Boom, nothing there. So then you come out for the shot. It means that you stay in help and figure out where the ball's gonna go. Don't deny, stay in help. Cool. You shouldn't have got caught here though, Thomas. So we all rotate. Good deal. We change his whole trajectory and he has to go up against a big man. That's okay for me. He almost traveled in my opinion, but hey. So we also want to see how he shoots free throws. Is he a person we could foul every time? Is he a person at the end of the game that we want to go to every time for the foul? Let's see. Cool, he hit his free throw. I'm not going to trust his mid-range game at all. So now I'm like, heck no. Our 2 bigs should not be bringing the ball up. That should have been a guard. Boom. We get him rotating. So you see Q trying to figure out what he going to do. And then, boom, trying to get you the ball. All good. Miscommunication. But that's what we're doing, is trying to figure it out. Again, just being back. And since we're not in position, that's guaranteed going to be a foul. Even if you didn't foul him, they're likely to give him the foul just because you were behind him and you're chasing him. Like, you could have got it against the backboard and they might be like, yeah, well, you were behind him running in. All right. So on this inbounds, your back should be here, and then you should be on the help, so you would then see him coming. There should be a person in the middle here and a person on ball. Boom, great. 3 guards. You should not be here. And you see the clear dominant guard is coming, and you see Thomas waiting, setting the screen. Look at our 2 big men, high post, low post, running the baseline. Now look at this really high screen, which gives him a direct line to the basket, and we know Q wants to go to the basket. So with that said, if we get a screen up high, chances are Q can come here. He could even split the gap and go straight. But boom. So then in this case, they double, and you know, it is what it is. So we have a person right under the basket. Cool, we reset, but don't stop your dribble. Just dribble it out. Don't stop your dribble. Worst places to stop your dribble are here and at your half court marks. Those are trap zones. It's constantly going to be a trap there. So we should have been back at our man. Easy shot or a pass. Thomas is there by himself, so he had to figure it out. And then look, frustration. That's what happens when we're not communicating. We get frustrated early, and we're already 15. We down 15-5. So that means it's been possessions of them scoring where we haven't. Boom. Look at how high he's guarding him, and he's trying to figure it out. Because his big man here is outside, and he really should be coming to set this screen, and he would be running a baseline, he then is trying to figure out what he can do. Thomas is right here, spread it a little bit. That gives him some space to cross, come back in. So, boom. We also know that Q wants to drive. So with us understanding that, let's help him get to the basket. And then when he goes to the basket, we can rotate toward the basket ourselves. See, great pump fake. Got the ball out. Look at Thomas. Great shot. Could have had a great shot. Boom, jab. He's trying to figure it out. Don't come to him. This is a jab step. Let the big man go to him. And then look, he's getting the ball there to our big man. If you're here, that means your man's out of the way, which gives him freedom to just go to the basket, which he did. Because you're out of the way. Now you're out of the way. Alright, so Thomas is here. We don't need to pick up full court. It's not a point in this game really where we should be doing that until we get to the end and like it's cutthroat. But look at him telling him to give him the ball and slow down. See, basketball already beats us up court. Every time it's one pass, so let's just get back. So we see him rotating, we see him running. You're there, so that's scary for him. That's why he almost threw the ball away. And he don't want to shoot over you. So cool, Thomas is here. Boom, our other guard, come to Thomas. Because Thomas, we see has the ball, but he's picking up full court. You're in the way. Get out the way. Let Q be there. Let him be there. Boom. Look, when you pick up somebody too high, it's a direct line across. It's a cross court skip or to the basket. Cool. You're open. You can get a quick little skip pass, even though you're a big man. We know you can shoot, but in this position, you're a big man. So like, you still have a great shot at hitting this jumper. But look at what we set up by just getting our guards to bring the ball up. See, our guard slows the ball down, lets us get reset. We got a runner, we got a high post or a low post. I would use him and the high post and him in the low post because he's dominant on this little person where he's a little bigger, you're a little skinnier. So then look, because our guards aren't set up to do much, and remember, when we set this screen as a guard to another guard screen is going to be an easy switch, so that doesn't benefit us a lot. It does, however, benefit us where a bigger man can come set that screen. That's why we want to go high-low with two bigs. See, he don't even think about the threat of this being a problem because he says, I'm a guard, I can handle Q, and he can't, but that's what he thinks. And look at that rotation, passing the ball. Simple. Cool. All right, look, now get out the way. He's there, there's a guard here, there's another guard here. For me, these are the two bigs. So we need him and him to have the ball, which means you're gonna come set a screen for Q, you get out the way. So, and we don't want you handling the ball because it's gonna be a quick shot, but you know, it's a contest. Look at his hand, look at your shot, and you're just thinking he might block it. Not even that he's in your face, but he might block it. A great shooter though, no disrespect. Yep, hit that mug. So look, we don't know who's coming here, so he's already past half court and we trying to figure it out, which means he's gonna easily be able to blow by if our feet aren't, like your hips are swayed this way, which means that if he gets here and crosses, he's going straight to the basket, that was his plan. So Josh, when we close out with a hand, just a hand up. Most people in our league are not gonna be able to hit a shot with a hand in their face. He couldn't even hit a shot and you just ran at him. But hand up. So look, guard to big man. No, guard to guard. Guard to guard. Big man, get out the way. Let's just go. Cool. Guard, because we know that our big man, like the opposite side of our big man getting back is, hey guard, we see that our big man is trailing, so we then have to come and dribble it out right here. Don't pick up your dribble. Dribble it out, hold the ball. Don't pick up though, because you'll let Q get set, you then are set, and your big man can come here because he's trailing. Another thing, if your big man is trailing, he automatically should take the high post, let the other big man take the low post. We just want to wear our big man down as little as possible, because remember, they're fighting against everybody in the post the whole game. This should be a good shot. Boom. He goes, Q is coming for a pick, so then he can rotate and then you go to the basket and then dump it as he's going back. It's just like Q rotated. When he rotated and turned his body, he just continues to rotate to the basket, but it wouldn't have mattered, he wasn't gonna get the ball. So look, Josh, there's no reason to be here. Look at this, there's no reason, big man. Let's just get back. There's no reason to even try that. It's no reason. And he's a guard, he's got us off the dribble. But that's why we get a foul here. So we got to think, is it better to have 5 people back on defense or 4 or 3? It's just better to be 5. It's no point at all. So look, our people coming in, they should be coming up to you, who you got, or knowing who you have so they can switch effectively. And the only way that this doesn't happen is if we drop down into 2-3. So we just got beat. I mean, you had great positioning, 41, 35. So look, it's you just got beat. It's good positioning. You a little high. I would step under the 3-point. That's an easy layup straight to the basket. But look, big man, get out the way. Don't talk to him and tell him what he did wrong. Instead, get back because we need you to score. We need both of y'all to score. Even if you telling him like, hey, let's switch on the next play. Boom, quick jumper and nobody set, so we will not get this rebound. If it goes, yeah. So that's why we don't get the rebound. It's all mathematics at that point. So look, we got 3 people now at half court, which means they have 4 people over, 3 people over there themselves, and we got 3 people at half court, which means we have 2 people guarding. That was just lucky. Okay, our 2 guards took out the ball. Sean is controlling the ball. If you notice a lot, Sean is telling everybody what to do. Hey, point guard. Hey, can you go down? Hey, go down here. Hey, can you move out the way? Let's set up something because our guard is coming here, which means I should be going middle. And look what Sean does. Goes middle. He sets up his guard. He's looking at him. Watch him look at him rolling. And he wanted to get it to him, but he pinched. So look, he continues, and Sean is probably going to get it to him. Oh. Turn around. Big baby. Yeah.
I gave it to the wrong side.
Alright, so make him show us he can shoot because he still hasn't hit a jumper yet. I can't wait to play with y'all again. I promise you. So cool. We shut that down. Step up. Sean does. Just makes the bucket. We're out of sync, but we still figured it out. Our big men should not be here. Guard, where are you? Guard. Our first people down the court. And as much as you are skilled, we want to use your body because they're so small. And that's the thing. I'm not saying this to like say anything bad to us. It's just they're so small. Look at how tall you are compared to the person that's guarding you. Why do we need you outside when we can use you to back him down and treat him like a child? Treat him like a child, even though he's bigger. Where is Darnell? Whoever's on you, treat him like a child. Look, Darnell against you, treat him like a child. And you're by yourself, which means, look, you're now trying to create an offense and Sean is posting up. Think about this. Guard. If anything, he can post up, but guard, and you're the big man against this small person. So look, and dribbling, boom, contested shot, Sean gets it. Guard is there in the post, and you're sitting here. So look again, big man. Even another guard, he can get the shot. But big man, we don't have no position to get a rebound. We have him posting up to try and get position, but he's not. It's not beneficial if we don't have the help of you and they're clustered down there, because now we have a little man, big man. Good thing we're getting back. Good deal. We're back before them. Our whole team is here. Good deal. Shut that whole thing down. Cool. I would be right here, right under where you are. Yep. Think about this, bro. He thinks he's Steph Curry. He hasn't shot a shot yet this game. And if he did, he probably didn't hit it. Half court, he takes 2 steps and shoots a slightly contested shot. But who's gonna make this shot in our league for real? And look, it's the first quarter still. Hey, I'm talking shit and he did it. But it's okay to give him that shot. We will settle for. He's not hitting that all game. Who's going to hit that in our league? Us, but not them. So look, Sean come back with an answer, and we don't have any position down here. So if Sean takes a quick shot, then we have a guard and a big man here and a bigger man. Look at how small this person is compared to him. We want to use it. All good though. All good. Nothing we doing is terrible. So Sean then tries to break this down. We don't have anybody coming to this player, which he absolutely is supposed to go to the basket. This is a quick pump fake and then pass to him. That's what it should be. I wouldn't go up against Sean. It doesn't make sense. And, you know, just stuff that happens. I mean, what else would we have done at 24? Something like that. It's all good. It happens. And same thing when it comes to me and when we're playing, bro. Hey, I'm gonna call myself out. Same way, bro. Same energy. So look, your man is here. You want to be on the help. He's on this side. You want to be on the help or high help here. You are just watching. Guard is here. Who is guarding him? Oh, okay. Sean is there. There we go. Makes sense. Boom. Good rebound. Pause. We have one guard, another guard. You gotta go. You gotta go. We have Sean. So we got 3 good guards right now. We want to make him the shooting guard, and we want Sean to make it happen with him. They can set up an offense and get you the ball. But look at him running to create an offense. Look, and look at him looking at the whole court. Big man out the way. Big man out of the way. Look at him. Look at Sean. Head up. Other guard here. They don't know what to do, but our big men, we need y'all back. So look, big man against little man. Turn around jumper. And the cold part is when you turn around like you're going up, one pump fake, he's in the air, and then just a step through. Just a step through. Easy score. Good shot though, regardless. Great shot. Good turnaround. So look, he's going to the ball. You gotta step down. Step down. You have 2 people going toward the ball. You step down because there's somebody running. You should have seen the runner too. If not, he can be calling and yelling at you. See, when you committed, if he's not gonna get to this person, then he has to run here. It's just a decision. All right, so we got a jumper. Now they're getting to the line on us. Remember that he was going by Darnell a lot. So when he comes in, his first goal is to start going to the basket again. Sanchez, we see you when we know your game. Watch out. The other thing that we have to remember is it's 27-12. So we can't continue to make mistakes and lose the ball at this point. We got to finish out this quarter as hard and as strong as we can. You shouldn't be there. Guard should be coming up to get the ball with Sean. I know our guard's going to have to work harder, but it means that our big man who doesn't have a lot of wind and our big man who's a little bit older, just like me, I'm a little bit older and don't have wind, just like both of them, it makes it easier for us to run the court and then let y'all get set up. So this here isn't good because we already have Sean trailing and we want to run our offense through Sean. We want instead for you to be coming up to set a screen for him coming across court. So we already see you stuttering. He's reaching. He's a good person to look up at. Also, when you cross, left hand touch pass to Sean. So now we have a trap. What did I say just a moment ago? These are trap zones up in here when you pick up the ball. When you pick up the ball, we are trapping. It's the best place to trap right here when people are stuck in this little area. Right here and right here. So both sides. Trap, 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 trap. Those are really good places to trap. And now look at the struggle. Look at the struggle. But good rotation. And great way to draw a foul. What is that? A big man that did that. Oh, it's not a foul. That's bogus. It must have been a travel. Yeah, it's a foul. Yeah. He held his arm. Yeah. I'm tripping. But she was new. She didn't know what she was doing. She was having more fun just being there than actually calling the right calls. I mean, she was joking with us coming up the court. Nothing against her. It's just, with that said, we got to know that we can't rely on her to give us any calls. It's just not feasible. We are halfway through the game, 28-12, meaning we kind of need this comeback pretty bad. We down 16 points and we only have 4 minutes. So 15 points. Boom, our guard is in. Us having 4 minutes means we kind of want to start pushing the ball up the court faster. We don't want to slow down in our set right now because we want to finish out the quarter as strong as possible. So if we can, this is when we start wanting to speed up our offense a little bit, because it's kind of more vital that we start finishing real strong. And if the game starts to go like this, you know, we determine whether that's a good or a bad thing. So ball always beats players up the court. Remember that. So now Thomas is forced to commit. You rotate down to here as Thomas rotates up. If you come here, it's a foul. So Q has the ball. Look at these two guards. Big man, get back. And then for this moment, Q kind of got to slow down just a little bit because we looking at what we got and it's all jerseys in front of us, not any orange. It's good to speed up the offense though at this time of the game. So, yep, good deal. Go straight to the basket. That's cool. She not gonna call nothing because she don't know what she doing. Way to get that steal. Look, guard. Get that to Q. We want Q because he's the more dominant guard. Yep, get it to Q. Boom. Great roll. That's perfect. Basket. And look, you didn't have an angle for the glass, so that's why it didn't go in. But that was perfect. And look, we got the ball back. Quick score, Q. Yep. Way to use the clock. We have 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Hey, it's time to start using the hell out of this clock. Look, they said, hell no. They scoring back to back. Let's slow this down. That's what we got to do. Hey, we almost got one. I ain't gonna lie. 28-15, this is good standings. We catching up now, and that's why issues are happening. So what did happen? Did they call a timeout? I want to go back because it's not worth it. Josh, way to step up. That's why he missed. So in this moment though, Josh, Q is right in front of you, so we gotta let that go. See, and that's why we get a turnover. But then again, think about where you're stopping. You were gonna stop here. There are already two defenders. They can trap you there, and it's hard to rotate right at the half court. Think about it. When you're trying to rotate at half court, how easy is it to step out over here? You don't have much to work with. You just don't have space. And then when they trap you, it's just a little corner right here. So he rose to the basket. Who would have thought that was gonna happen and that he would actually get him the ball? I mean, what can you say? That's bogus. What kind of call was that? What is he calling? I'm not even gonna go back because it's pointless. So the upside of him shooting free throws is the clock just stopped. So we want to then run this down. You guys try and get a board, one of you, and try and just get back up court. That's not the case. A guard needs to just come get this ball, and another guard, y'all run it up. That means Q, get that mug out. But you know, again though, that's why you should be in the block. Because if you're in a block, you don't have to travel that far to get to the basket to get this rebound to get it to Q. That's just a use of our time. So look, two big men. Where's our guard? One guard here, two guards here. But we don't need them. We need these two. Thomas, get back. Boom. Good job. Guard coming up. Way to control the ball, Q. So, quick shot. Boom. Let's just try and get a board. If we can't get a board, keep it moving. See how much time came off? Quick shot. This is when we want to throw them. Oh, he's out of control. He throws the ball over his head and he doesn't even see where the rim is. So look, you should be here. No reason for Q to be down here. You gotta be here. You stay there. That just gives us an advantage. And then look, so the mistake just happened to you not being there. One of y'all got to get here for Q. Q then stays here so he can get the ball out fast. Another guard can be up here. The guard is only going to be blocking out him. The other big man's blocking out him. So we got two bigs blocking out them, and we got a guard to block out him to get the ball. Simple. Quick points. So they're clustering here. Thomas is the only person really open, but he can shoot to that. So we got to figure out an offense, and that's why our big shouldn't be back. Our guard should be bringing the ball up. See, we almost got a turnover, and Thomas is gonna shoot because his head's up. He's looking for a dribble pull. Yes, sir. Quick shot. Got that off. Cool. Now we want them to get the ball up as fast as possible. We don't want to, so stopping the ball here means that it's going to be a slower possession. Think about it. So it's a 25-second shot clock. It's 42 seconds. Let them get the ball up court because then we want to go. So we want them to have a possession and we want us to have a possession. It's in their benefit to hold the ball as long as they can because they're up. And it's in our benefit to let them get up the court, either get a defensive stop once they get here and get right back up, try and get another position out of it. But if not, we need them to get the ball past half court, get a shot up, and get back. So look, now because the shot was taken and that possession is done, think about this. We have 34 seconds to use this clock. 25 of that is our shot clock. So we just wanted to get back fast and us get back up. And that's what he does, quick. And what does Q do? As soon as he touched the ball, go to the basket. It's one defender, it's one-on-one. He cannot hold you. Just missed it. Cool. Look, Thomas, we don't get mad over that. What we do is we can jump and pump fake. Sorry, not jump. We can grab that and pump fake up and go right back up. As soon as you pump fake, they know that you're going for it. So you use that. 20. So again, boom. We get him to go. Look, he's trying to get a quick bucket. You get that, Thomas? Don't just throw that back up. Look, he's already come in. We could even get a foul out of that if you pump fake. Boom. So, and we're frustrated, so it's taking a minute to get back. But it's cool. It's cool. All good. Look like we had 25 seconds on the clock. They're going to take a quick shot. We have one more possession, and we're going to have about 18 seconds, 16 seconds, which means we get up the court in maybe 5 seconds, and we get that shot off to end the quarter. Boom. He makes it. Look, 19 seconds. 18. Boom. Catches the clock. He knows what he has to do. 15 seconds now to use this clock. Go to the basket. Boom. What is that? We're using the clock to our advantage. And we possibly got 2 possessions out of this if we would have gotten that rebound. All good though. All good. See? This is what we needed to do. We needed to use the clock like them and get a shot off. He misses it though. So look, we're down 18-35. This is not bad. This is something we can do, and we can make it a tight game at the end. really hoping that this comes out the way it's supposed to so y'all can hear me right, and then this isn't too loud, like the audio from the video isn't too loud, so we can use it. I think that what I'm doing might be helpful because it points out some of the things that we're doing that can be easily corrected. So look, 2 guards. That guard can be figuring out a shot coming. I would say instead of starting here, unless we're going to use the 2 guards this way, we could have Sean come get the ball at the half court and use him, or we could have these 2 and he can set down here for a shot, and then as soon as we get possession of the ball, he comes in and shoots up. If not, he comes in, posts up here, we got action. So it's clustered because we don't know what we want to do with our guards. Our big man should be down here fighting with him. Our other big man, I mean, he's taking the ball out in this, what it is. So cool. Look, 2 guard set. So we know what we want to do is run a motion. We have him going low post. We don't really want that. Both bigs are setting a screen. That's perfect, which means, look, this big man setting a screen. This big man is as well. He's a guard though. So what we want to do is, Darnell, you should be coming out here to pop for a shot, because he's the person is going to help that's guarding you more than likely. Means you're going to have a quick shot as soon as Sean goes to the basket. So boom, you get position, him, high post, come here, and stay up higher when you use the high post, because that gives him some action to use this little man. So Sean sees him, so he's trying to hold out so he can get a quick jumper here. That's what he's looking for. Okay, so guard, big man, I would want you also crashing to the basketball, to the board, and to the court, and then I would have him out here for a shot. Great foul, way to draw a foul. If we cluster up too much, then we can't use him, and mind you, a smaller person is on him, so we haven't been able to get him started in the game at all. So, big man, you should be there for Darnell. You gotta be there. And look, now you switch. Hey Darnell, let me get you. It's okay to swap out. Hey, you got a better advantage, you bigger. You gonna push him out of the way. It's no way. See? And then that's our rebound. That's our ball. That's our ball. It's crazy. So we gotta get back though. And remember, he's looking for his other ref for help, but she's not helpful because she don't know the game. Why are we here? They're bringing the ball up. Why are we here? Why are we here? Just get back. So when we're going backwards on our heels and we don't have position and we're this high, for him is one dribble go, one dribble blow by, inside exchange blow by. He has the biggest person on the court on him at half court pretty much. He's helping, but he's not in a place where he can help you if you get blown by. He's not in help, and if he is in help, he gets an open shot. So you got to think about this. That's okay. We want that bullshit outside. Way to switch, way to see it, and he wasn't getting there, way to get there. Boom. So when this happens, Sean is stepping up, you rotate down. Good deal. So you get there for the shot, he stays with this person, because now your back is toward him. There's no way though, Sean, that he should have gotten that ball. We should have had soon as the ball goes in the air, you look at a person. Don't look at the ball. Soon as the ball goes up in the air, get a hand, hit somebody in the stomach. That's the game when you in a post and you got to get a rebound. Get your forearm in their stomach and then your butt on them. I'm getting this rebound. We have too many people not to get the rebound. Boom. So it's going there. You're going to close out. Nobody has position. He slides in. Sean steps up. They trap right here. That's how we would defensively stop it. Great job. Yeah. Don't play with me. Don't play with me on my soul. stupid. Alright. Boom, boom. We don't have any position on you. You're not helping right now. You should be on ball. And like jumping and contesting. Boom, Sean switches. You have to stay here. That's a mismatch. You just step down and make him shoot. Yep, Sean. Yep, Sean. Go for it, draw the foul. We should have gotten the foul. Just off him not being in position alone. It's just typical for a ref to call it. So he wants the ball up high. You need to be back. You're in the way right now, and then you're guarding the ball. Cool. That means Darnell won't get beat by him because he doesn't have to be up so high. Boom. Darnell, don't wait for this switch. Instead, just keep going. Boom. When that happens, you step up, you step down. It's nothing we can do because you're already there. It's clustered. So, but Darnell, you walk into that with your hands up because you know he's going up. Don't jump though, hands up. And if he scores, he scores. Good job, Sean. Even if you didn't really foul, they're going to give it to him because you're out of position and behind him. Run the foul. Not in my opinion. I feel like they was just dogging us on the calls, but that's because she has no clue what she's doing. So look, we shouldn't be lining up with our two bigs together. Doesn't benefit us. So, and like, mind you, Sean is big too, so he can do that. But if we can get a big and a big here, we good. Sean is gonna be better than Darnell on this rebound. No disrespect. So, but I would do him instead of Sean. I would put him there instead of Sean, and then we have a bigger guard. And look at them communicating. Sean, as soon as you get the ball, shoot it to me because I need that. And Sean, no, Sean is looking at his people up court. So, and that's the thing, is like we didn't have our biggest people there. So this happens, this is a switch. You then gotta step to him because y'all switching. Boop, cool. And all they're gonna do is set another screen and reset, or we're good on that matchup. Cause that does nothing. Boom, good deal. Sean is anticipating. He stays. Look at the beautiful switch. We don't know who was here, but it should have been somebody. I think he was helping. Yeah, look at that. Look, he's hesitating. He's scared to shoot, and his foot is on the line. He wasn't ready, so he misses it. Obviously, look at our big man. He's gonna try and snatch it. When you get a rebound, it's no reason to bring the ball down there. We're not trying to go to the basket. So instead, you get a big man, you get the rebound, you're here, elbows out. It don't even need to be this because this is soft. This, get the ball, elbows out, and you're ready to throw the ball, or just monitor what's around you. So we don't want you bringing the ball up though, not at all. Look at him right here, look at this guard right here. And he's setting the screen, but you should be back. See, no call because he didn't do nothing wrong. Look at Sean having to then sit in front of him and try and be a post player. Look, Darnell, this isn't helpful. Sean is posting, you're right there, and he's going toward the basket. So it took you out the game already, but you're gonna get a 3-second in the key if you wait, and then he has nothing to do if he can't do anything if you're right there. Way to draw the foul, big man. So look, big man's taking the ball out. If he gets it to a guard, so Sean, for me, right? If we get Sean to come here, Darnell to be set up for a screen here with his back toward us, Sean then can roll off this and get a shot right here. Look, Sean has nothing that he can do because nobody set a screen, and so therefore we're only gonna have him. He's trying to kick the ball on a bounce pass. And that's why you were unable to find somebody. So Darnell, you're running back. Your back is to the ball. If somebody beats you, all you can do is run face forward to the court with your hands up because we're not back. And then because we're not back, we got beat on a pass. Common sense. So look, we need to go here to our guard. Our other two guards are here. We could have had him and a guard take it out. Him and Sean take it out. It's no reason for Darnell to be running up the court and using all his energy. Look at Sean trying to find a play. Boom. He's looking. He's like, ooh, I want to do it. But our big man is here. We have a person there, which means he can step in and pinch. Our guard can push here. Darnell, honestly, I would set a screen. See? Too clustered. So boom, we get back. For me, I'm under there. I'm gonna make him shoot. Yeah, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Yeah, you don't want to shoot. Darnell, I'm gonna step right under him. We all see the pick is coming. You see the pick is coming too. So this looks like they're gonna stagger two screens. So for me, if he goes under and another screen comes, I then say as Darnell, I go bump. I slap his arm or his back and say switch. When that switch happens, you then pop back out with this person. And it's not really a mismatch because he's bigger and he's bigger, so it's okay. And he hasn't been going to the basket. No stagger. So never have your back toward the ball. Instead, I try and keep my back toward the baseline and stay lower so I can kind of just walk out there. So, cool. Nothing he can do because you're too big. Reset. So look, Darnell, make him shoot. Let him shoot it. Look how far he is. I don't trust him to make that, even if he does. Yeah. Nobody, no, not a hand in the face, no nothing, because you're not a shooter like that. You driven to the basket every time. So then we lose it. But we're just trying to get the ball. It's cool. Yep, get it right back. And blood. Darnell, you stop here, dribble in the ball. Stop, don't pick it up, just stop and wait for him to come back to you. Then your big man has a chance to go down, and then by the time he touches the ball, this is a touch pass right here. Boom, big man, use it, and then pass the ball here. Yep. See it coming. Easy. Look, we got to get back. We're all walking. I'm finna be walking too. I'm gonna call myself out too. So never drive straight to the basket, Darnell. You force him to drive at an angle. So 26-20, 26-14. So look, we know that he's been driving the whole game, right? So instead, when he takes that run, you get a body on him and push him a little bit. It's not going to be a foul because he don't have the ball and they don't really care to pay attention to him much. But when you bump him, that says, no, you can't come here and get your shot off. So boom, look at your position. This means he's just going to go by you, but you have great position in my opinion. I wouldn't have closed out. I would have forced him to shoot because he's been driving the whole game. I would then, as him, I would fake at him like I'm about to commit. Then he's going to get his ball up, and it could be an easy steal. Yep, good deal, good pinch. Look, exactly what I was saying. Remember, we trap here. We trap here. And we almost got a steal almost. So 37-23, we got 14 minutes, meaning we got to push 14 points in 14 minutes. We got to score a point a minute. So when we switch right now, we just realized that our team is going to be dry. So I wouldn't have had... here's what it is. So I definitely wouldn't have had this matchup going on though. I would have had him I would have just had him push down. I would have had you push down, Josh. Instead of trying to guard him at the 3-point, it's going to be a line drive straight to the basket. Because your position, once he has your hips, he can keep going. Yep, which is what he does. And that's why he got a foul, because he had your hips and you were trailing him. It's the only reason they gave him love. Thomas is a little frustrated, so he's talking to them. I would be too, though. They ain't gave us no love today. Yep. So we like him, foul him all the time. You dry, you're not hitting free throws, good deal. We like that. Again, we want a guard in here because we have two big men. Oh yeah, Q is right there. Good deal. And then as soon as the second shot goes up, boom, you get out the way, and then the two guards get the ball. So we don't want a big man to get it, or else that means we're gonna have to have Q slow down here, which again, we don't want him to be in a zone where he can be trapped. Q knows how to handle the ball in that situation, so it's good. But again, our two guards are here, which means this whole side of the court is overwhelmed, and it means that our offense would have to have him coming off the screen to take the ball that way, and then Q staying here and some sort of movement down here, but Thomas is here instead of the big man. So that's off limits. See, look, rotation. Now we've reset. He's gonna get it to Thomas. So that's not really a good option, because it almost got stolen. Not because he's not a good option. He's a great option. So boom, you are back. You are back. You sir are back. Go back. So Q, you can get back too. I mean, it hasn't really helped us this whole time to pressure him. But him having an opportunity to go to the basket again while he just went on Josh, and then this person kind of having an angle to step forward and flash, it's not good. So I wouldn't even pressure him like this. For me, I rotate like this on a triple threat like he's doing, and then all you do is spin your body that way, and then you going right past your defender. Just like he did, but same. Harder though. So good job, Josh. Stay down, force him to shoot. And because he wants to drive, picked up the dribble. Now this is when you pressure. Soon as he picks up that ball, oh, I'm pressuring you hard. Pressure. So for me, you're big. He's gonna be a driver. He hasn't shown himself in a post or done anything like that. He's just been trying to go to the basket. So for me, just like Josh, you step down. And he drove this person. Q is doing his thing. Good deal. So way to step up. You can rotate in this area to get in front of this defender. You rotate down. So for you, pause, slow down here. Don't even go past half court. Don't do nothing. Just don't pick up the ball. Hold off. Because then Q's right behind you. And we don't have the threat of him coming to try and take the ball. See, look at this trap. He's coming here. Oh, never mind. Good shot, Thomas. Boom. Hitter. So what are we saying when we have Thomas out there is, how do we get him an open shot? We don't want him dribbling the ball as much, because we're using him more as the shooting guard. So he's our 2 or our 3. Who else do we have? This is our 4 and our 5. This is our 3. Use him as a shooting guard. Use that as the guard. Use Q as the guard, shooting guard. So let's get him flashing and doing cuts to get a shot, because he's showing us he can do that. So look, 38-26. We got 12 points, 12 minutes. Looking good. Boom. Just stay under this. Josh, you step up just a tad bit up here. And stay where you are. Yep. Step down even, Thomas, and force him to shoot. Look, him with his head down like that is saying he wants to go to the basket. His feet are off the ground, meaning he's about to drive. Yep. And typically a person that skips like that is watching your feet and how they move, so they can figure out, okay, does he adjust or does he stay stagnant? If he stays stagnant, I'm gonna go by him. If he adjusts and the wrong foot comes up, I'm gonna attack it. So wide open shot. There was nobody to be here to help. Rotating up to the open man would have been the best. And that's what you did. but it's just late. Nothing bad about it. So that really should have been a timeout. And the ref was right there. He's seen it, but that's good on us. We rock with it. See, this is what we want. Two guards. And look, they're going to pressure. So look, all we do is open this up, right? Yep. Boom. Look, all this is a 3-man weave. So he passes the ball to you. You go middle. You stay left. By the time we get past half court, he's lost. So we have a 4-on-5 going our way. It's in our favor. See, he's not going to chase that ball and do anything. So you come middle. You stay here. Q stays here. Boom. Q's going to come back to you to get the ball. You shoot right back here. Low post, high post. Then we have an offense. Boom. He's going to rotate. So look, this big man is going. You should be going straight to the basket. So that way, instead of this higher pass coming this way, Q is straight to the basket. You catch and do not dribble or put the ball down in any way. Don't jump stop. When you catch it, catch 1, 2, go up. Another thing is you're going to the basket, and that's what he's saying. Go to the basket, and he's saying it's our ball. So look, Q gets the ball here. For me, he sees Q's coming. I kind of would have gone here, even though I don't like the big man getting the ball. And that was clearly a foul. He was under him. Go to the basket, and then you should be going toward the basket too to get the possible pass. That's why a big man should be low. So Josh, don't let him go by you. He's not gonna shoot, but I get it. He's a guard. See how Q bumped him just a little bit? Shut the whole thing down. He drops the ball. He commits. Leandro is here. You're here there. We've already recovered. Yep, we are recovered. So, boom. Hand is coming up. He's going to miss the shot more than likely because he missed his free throw. Dang, he hit us. All right, so cool. We then determine he's a shooter and he can shoot. He feels comfortable doing that. For me, though, I still think, hey, if he's a little scared there, he misses it, that's good on us. I trust it. Hey, still ours. No, not ours. Look, I'm human. I make mistakes. Bro, y'all dapping. I don't like that. Disrespectful. See, great body contact. For me, though, instead of him going into your chest, because then he can step around your foot, armbar. Armbar, it'll be legal. Great shooting the gap. That is perfect. You gave him space. He jumps through. There's no reason to worry about this. Now you just step up here, have your hands up, and force him to put that ball down or shoot it. But that's good. We want a far shot like this. Tell me that he's going to hit that in most occasions. No. You hit Ram, but he didn't hit it. So look at Q already coming back. Our big man is coming. Our big man is here. So for me, I'm going to stay right here for a mid-range shot. Again though, 30, 36, 30, 24. So look, for me, if you're coming here, honestly, it's a great thing to do to spot up. Look at your body rhythm. You're already in your 1-2 stance to catch and shoot. So he can then get it to you and shoot the ball right. But look, this is the only thing. See, 1-2. He's coming at you flying. You already see what's happening. As soon as he comes at you flying, pump fake. And then take your time because he's already in the crowds. Boom. So he would already be here. You would have pump faked. And then you would have had an easy little, let me just shoot it. Just a rush shot, but see, he's behind him and he slaps. So one thing that we got to remember is if somebody swats at the ball and slaps like that, 9 times out of 10 it's a foul. Anytime you swing, they try and call a foul. Just a little bit of game, so don't swing. If anything, just put your hand up and try and cuff like this, or straight up. Great shot, Josh. We missed some, it's all good. Good shot, Josh. We tried to get there, all good. So 44-28, we got, yeah. So for me, I don't really need you up this high. I would stay down, force him to shoot the ball instead of having an opportunity now to go to the basket. Good shot. Boom. The guard is coming here. That's a quick little pop out and get a shot here. Quick shot. Whoop. Good shot, Q. Good shot, Q. Good recovery. Good shot. Again, I would probably have pump faked and gone, because even a pump fake, one quick slow dribble pull, comfortable. So he don't know what, so we see he doesn't want to handle the ball. Clearly, again, we just got past half court. We are now in a place where we can get trapped. He's like, where can I get the ball to? He's not even past half court yet. That tells us that he's uncomfortable with the ball. Look. Yep. And that, sir, is a backcourt because you stepped on the line. 54. So, boom, uncomfortable with the ball. He had 2 feet in. There we go. That line there, half court, backcourt violation. Sorry, ref, you're terrible. Good job there. Now is when you pressure. Yeah, great hands, active hands. Force him to shoot. Good job, Q. As soon as he goes by, you checking him with the wrist. Boom. There, we need somebody here. There's no reason he should be alone. But way to run out there with your hands up. It was just a little late, but way to get there. So we down 12. We got 9 minutes to get 12 points just to keep it even. Look at Sean. He was like, I'm finna get that dub. Get a little 2-piece. So good pass. Good pick. Good job. Touch pass. He's on your back. Josh, I'm not gonna lie, I would jump up and let him foul me, because when you jump up, he's under you and he's pushing into you, automatically foul, and whatever shot it is whatever shot it is. So I don't take that honestly. I think that we get that to Q. Good shot though. Great shot. You got a comfy jumper, so I get it. Are you comfy with taking the jumper, so I get it. So he's not comfortable with the ball. I will let him drive and see what he could do. Sean did what he was supposed to. Okay, so for me, he's really high with the ball. We don't want to straight to the basket drive, but he's clearly scared to go past you. Dude, for the second time shooting from far though. So we know he's comfortable. I don't want Josh bringing the ball up there. Our 2 big men are there. We set up an offense. Sean, boom, big man is rotating. See, this game we did a poor job of getting Sean hot. And you, dang it. All right, we almost toward the end of the game. 53-31. We down around 20. There's no way though, Josh, that he should have ever gotten up. 3. Yes, sir. And that's the first one they called all game, which is crazy. Yep, and look at our 2-man. We start our 2-man game with them. We let him rotate. And that was bogus. Did he shoot under his legs? God damn. Good job, Sean. Way to be there. Good trap. Great trap. That was a travel. Good rebound. That's what we need you for. Right there. Great rebound. Bro, that's ass. Forgot. Full screen. Yep, Sean coming. Look at the guard. He's trying to get it to him. He tried. I don't personally think it was a travel, but I like that they called it. So we are down 24. And at this point, so look, it's 5 minutes to go. We kind of need to start jacking up shots. Jack them up. Whatever we can hit to get us closer to that number. We can go to the basket, but we're looking at 24 points now. We tried. See, and that's where I'm tripping, because like I would have called that foul over most of the other ones that they called, but they was calling terrible fouls. So this, like having your back toward the ball like this, you have no clue what's happening if the ball has been taken out or anything. So you sit there and you drop low to where you can see your person and that person. And generally what you do is sit in a triangle stance. So if you are sitting here, both of your arms are pointing out toward the ball and your man. So you have to be down far enough to where you can see both people like this and you're in help. You should be in help here. He can deny the ball. You should be in help. I would not be in 3/4 defense or in front of him, because if he throws it over you, then you're out, and then this is a straight to the basket. I don't trust him shooting at all, even though he done hit 2 of them. So I get it. Good D. Way to be there. I'd stay under this 3-point when he gets the ball. So I like this. Stay under. Force him to do something with it, because he doesn't want to shoot. Darnell, I would have stayed in a little bit more here, so that way y'all both pinch and he's forced to throw this. All good though. So I would run down here. We need to get you in the game. Going straight to the basket is tough, because we almost guaranteeing them a shot. So So this is a quick shot. We got 4 minutes. Do what you got to do, Thomas. Shot. Yes, sir. I trust that. I like that. Give him the ball again. Shot. Give him the ball again. Shot. Give him the ball again. Shot. Oh, give him the ball again. Shot. All good. We just don't want to hold the ball right now. We want to get up as many shots as we can. Good job. And then we want to get back on D as soon as we get the ball up. That's okay. He was never really in the best position to catch that. His body was turned. He was like this and splashing toward the basket. He almost would have had to catch it like this and just go up. So we want to speed the ball up. It's 3 minutes. It's no reason to be lollygagging. We got to get that ball up and get a shot off somewhere. So again, that's why we don't have our big men up with the ball. We have our guards with the ball. Good job. Way to convert. I feel like that was some weird. It felt like a travel. He's been going to the basket all day. I don't give him a shot at going to the basket. Thomas, way to switch. He hasn't really shot all day, so I'm okay with that. Now we gotta get a point right here. Yep, reset. Darnell shot. Shot, Thomas. Yep. We need our big men to be going to the basket, though. So at this point, 62-35. We almost down 30. So we kind of have started to slow down here. Won't say that we're giving up, but we're really late in the game and we haven't really figured it out. So our guard was going there. He had no big man to facilitate to, so it's kind of like, what can he do? Rotation. All that is rotation. 2 people rotating, and then there's no point in pointing it out. We had 1 minute at this point. So Darnell shouldn't be bringing the ball up. That's why we get the travel, because we don't have a guard bringing the ball up to get it to him in a place where he could do something with it. But I think all of our guards are off the court. Oh, Thomas is there. We got 2 guards. 3 guards. We want to use Thomas as a shooter. So if we could drive and kick to Thomas right now and just give him some shots, let him hit. We need you going to the basket as much as possible, speeding it up the court, run it up the court. Thomas, shot. I rock with that 2 quick shot. 40-66. So we don't let him just shoot that though. We kind of get up earlier. You're fast, so you can get him as soon as he tries to beat you off the dribble. Cross into your right hand and go right by him to the basket. We don't want to force Darnell to shoot a quick shot because his hand was hurting the other day. So we want to kind of try and get our guards to set him up a little better, where he don't have to rush. But again, it's 16 seconds, so he had to throw that up. And then at this point, it's game. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully the breakdown of some of the things we could have done helps, and then hopefully it helps us see the game.